Hey guys, so we just completed a month in Chapala, Mexico, and if you've been around a while, you know we've already done a month in Chapala, Mexico. This time things were a little bit different. We're going to go over our budget and see how we did and compare it to our last stay, so stay tuned for that. Hi, we're Jeff and Soni. We retired early, sold everything we owned that didn't fit into 2 carry-ons and 2 backpacks, and now we slow travel the world. Join us on this groovy adventure as we explore retirement life on the road.
There we are with our drinks.
Hi guys, so keeping with our tradition of kind of showing you the behind the scenes of what we do as we go along, thought we'd explain why this looks a little bit different this time, why we're not both here together. We decided to get new fancy iPhones and we thought we'd start filming our videos with them. We did order a tripod and it turned out to be crap, so we're just going to handhold it today. Bugs. Keeping it real. So we're just gonna have some fun with this and swap from behind the camera, and one of us will be the camera operator and the other one will be the presenter, or the talent as they say in the biz. And we're just gonna have fun with it today. Let us know what you think, and without further ado, let's get into the budget. Taking the mic.
All right.
Do you need your notes?
I do. I don't remember what we spent on that. We're doing the fixed.
This is a well.
I know, right? Fixed personal and business expense is going to be our first expense that we had, and that is just our personal, like credit card, things like that, and business would be credit card fees, and then business would be any subscriptions and costs that go along with the business. That we spent
We
for.
also adjusted because we're adding purchases, right?
Oh yes, we added our new luggage in that and new iPhones, and we spread that out over the whole year. So now we've got a fixed expenses at $197.23.
All right, guys. So the next on the budget list is transportation. Flight to Mexico. We split it up between the 3 months that we were there, and for that, how many days was it? It was 38.
38 in Chapala.
38 days in Chapala. Just so you know, we didn't mention that earlier. So the flight allocated to those 38 days was $313.07. And then local transportation, which basically was just getting from Ajijic back to Chapala, and that was an Uber ride for $13.63.
All right, so our next expense was just cell phones. We use Saley while we're out and about and abroad, and that was a grand total for across the 38 days was $28.97.
So the next item on the list is miscellaneous. I had a bit more miscellaneous this time, because miscellaneous this time included some tennis for me. I had to pay for courts, and I had to actually buy a racket because I didn't bring a racket with me, so I bought this old used racket at the tennis courts. Total for miscellaneous was $187.35.
All right, so our next expense was eating out. And this one actually shocked me quite a bit. We thought we were going to spend more time in the kitchen and eating in more a little on this trip, but we ended up spending $749.12 eating out. And I think that was because we went out for cookies and coffee every day. And we also went out a couple nice dinners with some friends.
All right, so the next item on the budget was groceries. And here's where we thought we were going to make a really big difference. Our first month in Chapala, we stayed in a hotel, and we had to eat out all the time because we didn't have access to a kitchen. One advantage, though, was we had free breakfast, so that was nice.
Was it?
Well, yeah. It was, but was it really? It was mostly good.
It was mostly good.
Yeah, a lot of chilaquiles and beans. I can't get used to the beans for breakfast. I'm sorry.
But it was free.
Sorry, Mexico and Great Britain. Just the beans with breakfast. But it was free, and most breakfasts were pretty good. Yeah, so that saved us a lot. Actually, we found groceries this time, even since we got to eat in, were $801.59, which I thought was kind of high for Mexico, but it was good to eat in. It was handy because we were right by the Mercado, which was a block and a half away. So that made it handy. And there was a lot of other things really close this time, so we actually had a hard time getting our steps in because everything was so convenient. So it was nice having an apartment for sure.
All right, so our last category is accommodations. Now remember that we were in a hotel the first time, and we did stay in an apartment this last trip. And there was a few days difference, which we'll discuss a little later. And my accommodations for this trip was $1,846.94.
All right, so that is the individual line items of the budget. Let's get to the bottom line. For the 38 days, is it down here?
No, right there. You passed it.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, it's right there. For the 38 days, total spent in Chapala was $4,167.90. And for those of you who have played along with us before, you know our daily budget is $165 a day. So that came out to?
For our first visit.
For this visit.
For this visit, it was $109.68.
Yeah, so well under budget.
Under budget.
Yeah, so pretty cheap. We like that. Now, we were curious because, as we mentioned on the first stay in Chapala, the 2 months before, we stayed in a hotel and had to eat out all the time. So we thought, well, we're going to save a bunch of money by eating in. Of course, we're not really good at eating in. So, as I said, for this one, our daily spend was $109.68. For the earlier visit, staying in the hotel was how much?
It was $96.59.
Yeah, so it was actually cheaper in the hotel.
And I think that was the free breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't think that was anything else but the free breakfast.
Yeah, the free breakfast helped a lot.
So
we did have a few more nice meals the second time, as we said, because we had some friends that wanted to go out and eat and stuff.
And the coffee shop with cookies was right around the corner.
Yeah, we did to get in the habit of going in the afternoon, playing a little cards, having a coffee and a cookie, and
they had these really, as you probably have, if you follow us, you saw it. If you follow on Instagram or Facebook, you saw that they had red velvet cookies.
Yeah.
They were to die for.
Yeah.
We'll put a picture of
them. And the nice thing about Mexico is that they're not overly sweet.
Right.
Surprisingly enough. So
I justified it.
Yeah. They were red, so they were like a fruit.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah. So we enjoyed ourselves. We still came in way under budget.
Yep.
So
Either way.
we can't complain about that. But yeah, those free breakfasts. Don't underestimate the power of free breakfast.
Yeah.
That
That was nice.
Anything else on here we need to talk about? Oh, I did spend an extra $200 for tennis, but
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, part of that was I actually bought a racket, 'cause they had a used racket there, so I spent, I think it was like $65 for this used racket.
Yeah.
So I figured that was a rental. So yeah, all in all, good experience.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity, don't pass up free breakfast. Obviously, that's the lesson we learned from this.
Yeah. But I have to say that even though we spent a little bit more in the apartment, I did enjoy being in the apartment much
Yes.
more than I enjoyed being in the hotel.
It was a
for
lot more
month.
comfortable. It was nice being in control of what we had for breakfast,
Yes.
not chilaquiles every day or oatmeal with nothing but oatmeal.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a few kind of sketchy breakfasts at the other place.
Remember, it used to be an old folks home.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that video if
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah. We'll put a link to that. So that's our budget in Chapala.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that and hope that you like this new format. It was kind of fun for us. And yeah, so like and subscribe, hit the bell notification button.
Please, that helps us out a lot.
Yeah. And until next time, huevos rancheros.
See you guys.